everyone, hope you're okay. So today I've come on to set you a bit of a maths challenge. So we're going to be sorting some objects into different categories or different types. Now remember, you can do this by looking at their shape, their colour, maybe their purpose, what you use them for, all of those different types of things. We have done this before in school, but we had only a little amount of objects, and we looked at certain shapes. We might have started circles and triangles and separated those two, or we did some pairing up of some socks. So you just had a pile of socks and you had to find all the ones that went together, so you sorted them into their pairs. But this time I want you to start off with a bigger selection of things, so a bigger amount of objects, and we're going to sort them into lots of different categories. But I want you to think about what that category could be. So you might choose to do this with some dolls, or with some clothes, or with dinosaurs. It's entirely up to you. I'm in my home today, so I don't have all of the maths resources that we have at school. So I'm going to show you how you could do this in your home, and I've gone around my house and I've collected some different things together. Now remember, when you're setting your sorting rule, you have to think about, what am I going to set it by? What am I going to do? So you could choose to put them all the same colours together, or the different types together. So I've got a big pile of clean clothes here. Don't worry, they're not dirty. I've gone and got them out of everybody's drawers in the house. So in here we have some clothes that belong to my little girl. That's definitely too small for me, look, far too small for me. And we have some clothes that belong to me. And we know this is mine because it's way too big for my little girl. And we have some things that belong to my partner. Now that's a big sock, that's way too big for my feet, so I know that it's his. So I could sort these clothes into things that belong to me, my little girl, and my partner, but I'm not going to. I think that would be a little bit too easy. I'm going to sort them into their type of clothing. So there might be some socks in here that belong to me. There might be some socks in here that belong to my little girl. So we're going to sort them into the different categories. Now you could do this at home with the help of your mums and dads if you want to, or you can choose to come up with your own sorting rule. So I'm going to start off with the first group I've got, which we know because I've already showed you one, is some vests, some little vests. I'm going to put vests over there. So I've got one group already. And we know we've got socks, because I showed you the socks. So now we've got two groups. So I've got vests and socks. And we've got some more socks. And we've got some trousers. So I'm going to start another group together. So this is going to be a trousers group. So far, we're up to three groups. We've got vests, socks, and trousers. Let's see if there's any others. Oh, I've got another vest and another sock. Now remember, all the socks we've sorted so far belong to my partner, and these are definitely different sizes, but I'm not sorting them into who they belong to. I'm sorting them together into their type of clothing. That is my sorting rule, that I'm going with my type of clothing. So I'm going to pop them all together. So even though socks don't belong to the same person, they're still going in the same pile because they're the same socks. Got some more socks. These ones belong to me. So again, all socks are going together. Oh, we've got a top. Now, let's have a little look at our groups. Did we have a sock group? No, we've got vests, trousers, socks. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Did we have a tops group? No, so we're going to have to start another group off for tops. And now we know we've got 4 groups. I wonder how many groups we'll end up with in the end. So we've got vests, socks, trousers, and tops. Oh, got another vest. So we know we put that on the vest group. Oh, another top. Now remember, the other top belonged to my partner. This top belongs to my little girl, but that doesn't matter because all of the tops go together, because that is our sorting rule, is by the type of clothing. Got another top. Got some more trousers, so I'm going to pop them on the trouser pile. And we've got some more socks, so they can go on the socks pile. And that is all of our groups of clothing sorted out. So I know that at the end, I've got 4 groups, and we had tops, socks, trousers, and vests. So that is one way you could sort some clothing. Like I said, you could sort them into their type of clothing. You could sort them into colours. So you could maybe put all of your pink things together, all of your blue things together, any yellow clothes you can find, whatever whatever colour clothing you have at home, you could sort them into those groups. You could sort them into groups for people, so you could maybe help your mummies or daddies or whoever you've got at home looking after you today and sort some clothing out, so you could sort them into what belongs to you and what belongs to other people in your household. Or you could not do clothing at all and you could choose to do a different sorting game, a different sorting challenge. So you might choose to sort some dinosaurs into their different types. So in this box there's lots of different types of dinosaur, but I'm not going to sort them into different types. I'm going to sort them into different colours. So I'd go through my dinosaurs, and this one, it's got lots of different colours on, hasn't it? Look, it's got greens and reds and orange, and then on his tummy is yellow, and he's got sort of black feet. But I'm going to say that he's mainly like a yellowy orange, so we're going to put him into that pile, into a yellow pile. Then we've got some of these dinosaurs, and these are brown, definitely brown. They've got bits of yellow on, different bits of sort of a dark colour on, like a dark black or maybe a dark brown. I'm going to say that they're mainly brown, so we sort them into the brown colour. Oh, this one, blue, definitely mainly blue. I'll pop him onto the blue pile. And keep going until I've sorted through all of my dinosaurs. Another orange one. Oh, this one is red and green, but I definitely think he's more green. When I first look at him, I think green, so I'm just going to go with that. I'm going to pop him in the green pile. So far we've got brown, blue, orange and red. So I wonder if we end up with any more colours. So I've got brown, blue, orange and red. So let's keep going, see if what other colours we've got in here. Oh, we've got this one. Oh, this is like it doesn't look really like it and what you can see, but it's like a purpley blue. I'm going to put that onto the purple pile because it's a different type of blue, definitely to that one. It's like a purpley blue, so I'm going to make that into a purple pile. And then, oh look, definitely got another green one, so that can go onto my green pile. And you could keep going until you've sorted all of your dinosaurs. Now, some of you are amazing with dinosaurs, much better than me. So you could sort them into types of dinosaur. So I know that these are the same type of dinosaur. They're different colours. But if I was sorting by type, I would put them together. So the different type of dinosaur would go together, even though they're different colours. So remember, you need to come up with your own sorting rule for what you've got in your house. Now, I want to show you another way that you could sort objects, just so you can see lots of different ways you can do it. So I've got here lots and lots of different types of dolls, okay? So I've got some sort of like Barbie dolls are all princesses or belong to Disney stories. So we've got Elsa, we've got the Beast, we've got Belle, and then in my box I've got some different ones. I've got Cinderella, and I've got Rapunzel, and Belle, and I've got Kristoff, and I've got a little tiny Elsa. Now these two Elsas look very different. So if you put 3 of these together, you will see that they're all different sizes. So I could sort them by size. I could put all of the ones that are this size together, all the ones this size together, or I could put all of the ones this size together. But I'm not going to do that because I know that actually some of these toys are bath toys. These ones, which are slightly like a medium size for the different size objects we've got. So this would be a smallest one. Then you've got this one that comes into the middle. Then these ones, which are the bigger ones, these are actually bath toys, and I know that because it's my house. You might not have known that, but these are bath toys. So I'm going to put all of my bath toys together, and I'm going to put my bath toys ready in this bucket to go back upstairs into the bath. So I've got my bath toy here. Is this one a bath toy? Nope, that needs to go onto a different pile. This one is a bath toy. Is this Belle bath toy? No, so she'd go over there. The Beast is not a bath toy. I think he'd get broken, if anything, if you went in the bath with those clothes on. I've got a bath toy. This isn't a bath toy. It comes on like a little sleigh thing to go with my little girl's castle. And the Rapunzel, to match, is the same sort of toys. They would go over there with the non-bath toys. Remember, they're not the same as the Barbie dolls. They're not the same as these type of dolls, but we're not sorting them into types. We're sorting into whether or not they're bath toys or not. This is a bath toy. This is a bath toy. And this actually is off the top of some bubble bath. So this would go back upstairs into the bath toys because she plays with it in the bath. So with that time, we decided to only have 2 categories. So we had bath toys and non-bath toys. But as you could see, there's lots and lots of different ways that we could have sorted those objects. So what you need to do is come up with what you're going to sort. You might choose to sort lots and lots of different things. You might choose to do what I've done, do clothes and dolls and dinosaurs and other colours and other shapes. And you might choose to do just one. You might choose to do the same as me and show me that. But I'd like you, whatever you choose to do, to send it to me so that I can have a little look. Would that be okay? So when you're doing it, remember, you need to come up with your own sorting rule. You need to think about what's the same. So what's the same about these different objects? So remember, with the bath toys, we went all the ones that belong in the bath, that belong back upstairs in the bathroom. These bath toys, all of them went together. They were one type. So that was all the things that were the same. And then I knew anything that wasn't a bath toy needed to go to the side. So even if they weren't the same, they didn't belong in this bath toy box. So they didn't go in here. So you need to think about what's your rule, what's the same about the objects, what could you put, how could you put them together so that they're the same, and what's different. Why doesn't that one belong in this one? So with the bath toys, if it didn't belong in the bath, we knew it needed to go onto the other category, onto the other pile, because it did not belong with our bath toy. And our rule was our bath toys. So I hope that makes sense about what you have to do at home. If you've got any questions or anything, please send us a little message on Evidence Me or underneath this video. And I'd love to see what you've all been up to. I'd love to see what objects you choose to organise and how. And it'll be fantastic to see what you've all been up to at home. And I look forward to hearing from you all very soon. Thanks. Bye.